Hi, I am Lisbeth Gonzalez. I am so excited to have finally completed my film opening, Oblivious. I really hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. Well, why Oblivious? I was born and raised in Mexico, and the problem of violence there is very, very close to my heart. Furthermore, dance is an activity that I have always loved. Therefore, through my film opening, I really wanted to combine both dance and the crime in Mexico. Well, now let's reflect a little bit on my project. My film opening touches on a specific crime that occurs in Mexico. This problem is that drug dealers go to discotheques and select a girl to whom they are attracted to. With no difficulties, the drug dealer abducts the girl forever. I really want to shed light on the idea that policemen and government in Mexico are not doing anything to solve this problem. As I posted on my blog, in a specific case, the police simply told the mother of the victim that her daughter was taken because she was pretty and that she would most likely never see her again. This is not a valid response. Mexico's security department needs to respond to this problem and do everything to find these kidnapped girls. How are the drug dealers ever going to stop kidnapping girls if the criminals are not punished for committing the crime? This problem does not only target high-class society, but also girls from the lower and middle classes. The kidnappers are not taking these girls for the money, which is why they just take whoever they are attracted to. Therefore, I wanted to make sure that the first scene in my film represented middle-class society. I want viewers to realize that this could happen to anyone. In the first scene of my film, although the teenage girl is listening to the radio report about this major problem, she pays no attention to what the radio commentary is saying. Throughout this scene, I want to show how oblivious society is and the mentality that many in Mexico have. It happened to them, but it won't happen to me. Right here, you can see how this girl really is just listening to the radio, paying no attention, just drying hair, picking out clothes, etc. Drug dealers in the media are usually portrayed as thugs. However, through my film, I show the drug dealers do not necessarily need to appear to be from the lower classes. In real life, you cannot just point a finger to those who look like drug dealers. That would honestly make this problem so much simpler. Drug dealers at discotheques blend with the rest of the people, which is what makes the crime so scary. My film opening is extremely engaging. The film begins by introducing the problem and the main character, which is actually represented by me. The crime is introduced by the radio commentator, and the main character is introduced as getting ready to go to the disco. The story itself and the narration immediately engages the audience. This is something that is rarely heard about in the USA and countries around the world. Even in Mexico, it is not even widely communicated. This lack of information about the problem makes the viewers want to know more about the issue and also makes them question this particular news, like why is it being presented? The main character in my film is introduced as the typical teenage girl who wants to have fun. Her room is a mess, that by the way, I really didn't have to do anything to my room. And she's just rushing to get ready. Many teenagers could definitely identify with her because most teenage girls know the implications of getting ready to go to a party or disco. Furthermore, her introduction makes people wonder where this girl is going. Why is she getting all dressed up? The first way in which I am going to get my film out to the public is by using YouTube. My film opening will be posted on YouTube. And spoiler alert, it's already on YouTube. Right here, you can see it, and you also can view it on my blog. My film opening will serve as the hook to attracting an audience. Based on the response of the public on YouTube, I will determine if online distribution is the best way to distribute my film. One of the benefits of distributing my film on YouTube is that it is completely free. Also, YouTube has a major teenage audience, and as my film discusses a problem involving teenagers, I believe that YouTube would be a great way of distributing my film to an interested audience. Furthermore, through online distribution, I could also post it on other sites such as Vimeo, in which viewers can easily share and embed the film on their social media accounts such as Facebook, or on their blogs such as my blog. Also, through online distribution, my film could eventually go viral, as my film makes a political statement against the Mexican government. Making a film go viral would make the government unable to stop its spread. Also, once a film goes viral, it starts being publicized on newspapers, news stations that will help me market the film and then further increase its distribution. My film was not made to make a profit, but rather a political statement. However, if in the future I would decide to make a profit from it, I would embed ads and distribute it in players such as Hulu, which would pay me a certain amount of money every time my film is viewed. When starting this project, I only knew the basics of iMovie, how to put two clips together, add sound. However, over the course of the project, I learned about the green screen effect, which by the end did not really work for me. I also learned how by pressing M right here, M, I can mark specific portions of the film, which really helped me while determining when to start playing the beats that went along with the movements of the film. I learned how to use color contrast to make a scene seem darker. This really helped me create the entire mood of my film. As I filmed part of the disco scene during the daytime, the scene was completely lit up. A club is in the dark, and learning how to use the day into night effect and changing the tonalities of the scene really made my film seem as if it were filmed at night at a disco. It also helped me match the color of the actual party disco scene that was included. Here, my film, you can see how the real scene, right here, is in the daytime. And up here, it's dark. It's pretty cool. I also learned how to use movement effects. The Ken Burns effect really added movement to the still videos of my sister dancing, especially in the part in which the young girl is dancing hip-hop. The Ken Burns effect allowed me to add more like pulsing, more casual movement by which hip-hop is identified. I really want to show you the difference in the impact of the Ken Burns effect. Right here, you can see how this was a long shot originally, and with the Ken Burns effect, I was able to first show her feet and then move up to a mid shot of my sister dancing, which really added this movement, the up and down, the beat, the pulsing effect that I really, really liked. In addition, I learned about copyright infringement and reliable sources. I learned that although a YouTube video might indicate that a specific song is royalty free, doesn't mean it is actually the case. I learned to navigate through the internet, finding first-party sources that make clear whether the song was copyrighted or not. When I learned that my song, the one I originally wanted to use, was copyrighted, I managed to get in contact with artists and labels. I looked up phone numbers, email addresses, and media accounts to get in touch with Warner Chappell and Suzanne Vega, which were the owners of the song I wanted to use, Tom Steiner. Through the use of Facebook, I was able to get in touch with Susan Vega herself. How crazy is that? However, Warner Chappell never responded, so I was not able to use the song. Therefore, I really had to be flexible and find another song that was indeed royalty free. And NCS made this possible. But the main production skill that I learned was improving time management and organization. Through the creation of schedules, deadlines, and by posting my day-to-day production experience on my blog, I was really able to keep up with the project. I always felt connected to it, and that I had this major responsibility to create a film by a certain time, but not only create it, make it great. I had to make sure to get actors and direct them where to go and what to do. As my film is a dance film, I did not only have to be a director, but I also had to be a choreographer. As an actor of my own film, I had to give clear directions to my mom on what to film and the angles that I wanted her to capture. I really felt like a professional. I could not have done this project without my Mac. This laptop made it so much faster and easier to use search engines such as Google to research information and find the best music for my film. It also facilitated the use of the software iMovie. In my opinion, iMovie is so much easier to use on a Mac than on an iPad or iPhone. One has more control over the software. Users do not have to touch the screen, eliminating the possibility of accidentally pressing the wrong tool. Oh my god, my video is gone. iMovie was really a great software to edit my film. As I previously stated, it allowed me to modify my scenes and add movement to my film. iMovie gave my film feeling and emotion. My iPhone 6, right here, was my camera. It is really amazing how a phone today can be used as a video camera, capturing moments in high quality. My dad's disco lights, right here, helped me create the disco atmosphere. The website Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I'm using right now, is allowing me to present to you my reflections in, well, what I hope an interactive manner. I can show you exactly what I am seeing on my computer. Right now, you can see the title Oblivious, yay! And at the same time, you can see me speaking directly to you. Hi. With that said, I cannot express how much I enjoyed and learned from participating in this project. Creating, researching, writing, choreographing, directing, filming, editing, blogging really made me feel like a real filmmaker. I also really want to thank my family for helping me through this project. This really was like a family project. My friends for acting in my film, and also Mr. Kosa for giving me the tools to finally make this project. So thank you so much. Please watch my film and tell me what you think. Bye.